Long again, onto the penalty spot once more. Away by Oxford. Sariki. Dancing forward and continuing his run. He's the furthest man forward now for Sheffield United, which just shows the way they play. The fact that one fullback nearly scored a few moments ago. There is Joe Bennett, number 12. They scored against Middlesbrough in the first half. A not dissimilar situation where the ball bounced about inside the penalty area. Hellick eventually put it into the back of the net. They're making the game ugly at times, Oxford. Reduce what is a massive points gap between these two sides. Making set plays really important, and Cooper came a long way there. I'm sure he got anything on the ball, but they will have been practicing a lot of this week, you can be sure, in Sheffield set plays defensively. Sheffield United. Vaux again in the shadows. Cooper comes and claims this one. It's a big decision, isn't it, from the goalkeeper, whether he comes or whether he goes. Particularly with so many bodies around him in modern day football. But Michael Cooper is one of the best in the business in the Championship. Conceded just 23 goals in his 37 matches so far for Sheffield United in the Championship. As his side go forward once more, but that was a disappointing end to a promising move. Really give hope to their supporters that they can survive for another season in the Championship. Oxford have waited so long to get back to this level of football. They will not want to give it away cheaply. They've fought hard in so many games this season. Dembele. Romani. Header in the penalty area. Behind he goes for a corner. Burrows to deliver it. It's a little bit flat. Campbell unable to help it towards the 6-yard box, but he's got possession of it. Chowdhury with the ball in. Hellick away. Burrows once more. Diaz just bides his time, waits for something to open up, and it does in the shape of Campbell! What a save by Cumming! Well, they were so patient there, Sheffield United. Campbell, good first touch, using his body, and then he must have felt that was 1-0 when it left his boot. But it was the boot of Cumming that denied him. As close as we've come in the 30 minutes that we've played so far. Sheffield United again tease it short. Again, drifting in from his fullback position to create problems at the heart of the Oxford defence. Brown have to keep an eye on whistle. Robinson is down. He's just winded currently. Him and Hellick going head to head again in that penalty area. Well, managers will tell you it's often just fine margins, and it might just be a header won and a header lost here from a set play that gives us our first goal. In it goes once more and decisively away. Possible counter-attack. Campbell. Harmer. Brereton Diaz unable to get the ball under control. Pushing and shoving there between Brown and Peck. was certainly making sure that Brown wasn't going to get past him, and then a bit of a shirt pull there, and the fourth official, Scott Jackson, just intervened. Palmer. This is Peck. Brereton Diaz with the flick. Campbell. Palmer sliding it through, looking for Campbell. Well, I'd be happy with the way they have dealt with the set plays so far. They come through those opening few minutes, but he will want his side to get on the ball a little bit more now and create some opportunities. So many good attacking players out on the pitch, and so many on the bench as well. And it was from a throw-in. Could Oxford take the lead? He's waited so long for his first goal. It came in the last, making sure that Brown wasn't going to get past him, and then a bit of a shirt pull there, and the fourth official who's on the pitch don't do it. A lot of throw-ins today, haven't they, Oxford, in the final third of the pitch. And again, Hellick will be the target. Long it goes towards him, but doesn't reach him. And it might break here for Dembele! And it was from a throw-in. Could Oxford take the lead? He's waited so long for his first goal. It came in the last home match, and now he's scored again. Siriki Dembele. And the team fighting for their lives are ahead against the team who are hoping to go back top of the championship. And Will Hawks won't get an assist for this, but he, again at the heart of it, they won that header and it broke. Nelson got something on it, and Dembele, who's not going to get involved in too many heading contests inside the penalty area, just waited for the... I'm sure Gary Rowett said to them, you've got to go out and remain on the front foot. They can bag a second. Fuchs with the throw, straight through to Cooper, who punches awkwardly, and the shot will come in for Heta. Well, he made a bit of a mess of that. I'm not saying it was a clear-cut opportunity, but Cooper was struggling here. And if Heta had just managed to get that on target, well, Cooper got up quickly, hadn't he, to be fair? It was a pretty horrid effort. Heta's last goals came pretty close to each other back in December. That was right at the start of Gary Rowett's reign. He came in just before Christmas. What an impact he made. Unbeaten in his first 9 matches as head coach of Oxford, and they moved away from danger. 10 points clear of it they were for a time. Ahead of this game, it's now just 1 win in 11. That's why this lead is both precious and precarious. Forward it goes, looking for Campbell. Had the best opportunity for Sheffield United in that first half. Dembele eases it forward, looking for Harris. Siriki wins the corner. And their supporters are at that end of the ground. Over on the far side. Sariki's going to leave it for Burrows. Burrows with the delivery, and it's gone behind. I mentioned the wind. The referee not happy with something here. We're going to have a retake. Campbell is getting as close as he possibly can to coming. Burrows again. High up into the air it goes, and it bobbles about in the 6-yard box and hooked away. Well, the wind does seem to be drifting towards that end of the pitch, and I wonder if we're going to see a load of throw-ins in this half of the pitch and of the game as well. Sidney Peck it was who caused problems, and once more there's work for Oxford to do. Robinson wins the header. Chowdhury. Being protected by one of his own players there. Thought about coming, but it was Peck who won the header. Just no pattern to those types of moments, is there? It can break anywhere. And Burrows puts it across, and behind it goes. Good defending by Brown. Well, no great surprise that they've flown out of the blocks, Sheffield United. Ball bobbling awkwardly into that 6-yard box, and in it goes again. Sheffield United trying to recreate something here with Peck, whose shot takes a deflection. In it goes again. The two Oxford players missed the header. This is Harmer. Brewster puts the ball in. Sariki doesn't want to lose it there. Possible counter-attack here for Oxford, trying to get bodies forward. Dembele in support. Poheta goes through the centre. Fair play to Sariki, who lost the ball high up the pitch. He chased back. Romney had taken the ball out of play here, but once more, anything can happen really with these throw-ins. It's an open end of the stadium, as you know. And I don't think that helps in terms of the wind and the swirl and the bouncing ball. It'll be a long afternoon for those Oxford defenders at that end of the ground. As they go forward again, Campbell through the centre, bounces into coming. Ends with a little hand tap. Cumming might just be the key player this afternoon for Oxford if they are to hang on to this lead. Not just the saves, it's the anticipation, it's the taking of the crosses, it's deciding when to come and when not to come. Through to Harmer. To the fullback, Tirivest. Another set play for Sheffield United. Peck running. Maybe there was an arm there, to be fair to the referee. Yellow card for the Dutchman. We wouldn't be surprised if there's another goal from a set play. In it goes, and Oxford have got some defending to do here. They've not got it away. Chowdhury with the efforts. Blocked by Hennick, I think it was. Dembele tries to counter-attack for Oxford. Good feet. Twaheta. A lot of opposition shirts around him. Burrows. Brereton Diaz. A quiet first 45, and he's given the ball away cheaply there, but wins it back. Chowdhury. Hamza Chowdhury, no great surprise there. And Jezaroom Raksaki is another introduction for Chris Wilder before the hour mark. And he had a little look, didn't he? Totally pleased with what he's seen, and so two fresh bodies out there, full of quality. Raksaki on loan from Crystal Palace. Sheffield United corner. Two subs hoping to get involved. Back in it goes.